Here we are in match 3. We're 1-1 in the league. His hand is fine. How do I feel about this hand against Affinity? That's alright. I'm looking forward to Galvanic blasting a Steel Overseer that he plays this turn. A Ravager. Well then. I'd been hoping he'd block and then like sacrifice an artifact to the Ravager and I could Galvanic blast it for values, but was not to be the case. Yeah, well, I guess that happens. Ooh, I like him having multiple Spring Leaf Drums. Those are pretty useless. And he has a Cranial Plating. But see, the problem with his Cranial Plating is that it's not going on a Vault Scourge. And so... am I going to want to Galvanic Blast anything next turn, or do I just want more... I don't think I want to Galvanic Blast anything. I'd rather get one more lifelink damage. Because either thing I Galvanic Blast, he can basically equip over to the other one, and or do Ravager shenanigans. Just putting the most damage on him as possible is better. Especially since I have lifelink and he doesn't. He's gonna have to sacrifice a whole lot of artifacts this turn. I think I like the line where I make him sacrifice his board. More specifically, like 3 artifacts in the Ravager. So he's gonna sacrifice like this. Be left with an Ornithopter, Cranial Plating, a big Vault Scourge. And then I'll attack him and trade the Memnite for the Vault Scourge. Alright. And I'm forcing him to sacrifice his board because he can't afford to let the Vault Scourge die as a blocker. Yeah, because if he doesn't keep it alive this turn, he just straight dies. Oh. He decides to eat the Ornithopter. Interesting, interesting. That's a really stupid choice, for the record. Like, that right there cost him his only chance at actually winning the game. Yeah, this is super dumb. Because he's forced into sacrificing enough of his board to stay alive, but he's going to have to trade off the Vault Scourge against my board no matter what. So he's setting himself up to be in a position where I have a board and he has nothing. Even though he'll be alive, he's going to have so little of a board, he's totally screwed. Where if he kept the Ornithopter and a couple other things, then he would be fine. Right? Because it's like, oh yay, you have a big Vault Scourge. But, let's see. How many artifacts do I have? I have 5, 6, 7 artifacts. Yeah, so I just equip this here. And I attack with it. And then he has to block where I double animate Blink Moth Nexuses, and his thing dies. See? And now we trade off. And I have a board. And he doesn't. So it doesn't matter that he's at 17 life. He could have been at like 14 life and had, you know, Citadel, an Opal, and a Ornithopter, which would still have been a terrible position, but it wouldn't have instantly lost him the game. So, Affinity Mirrors, where you can make horrible, stupid punts like that. This is 0 drop from being keepable, but it's not. Alright, this is a land from being good. But I will keep on the draw needing with a scry for a land. Especially when I have 2 Steel Overseers. Now, if I miss a land drop for a few turns and lose because of it, then, well, I mean, was I really going to win against a keep 7 on the play on a multi 5 on the draw? Like, better hope to get lucky. God, if this is Garrett Aether Grid, I'll just concede on the spot. Just a Steel Overseer. Alright. That's pretty much over. He is an Overseer, we don't have lands. If the rest of his hand is air, and we draw removal for the Overseer next turn, and then can start grinding our way back with Steel Overseers, maybe we can make it work. But it's pretty much lost on the draw. Or based on the opening hands. Like, if he has this start and anything else, you wouldn't beat it with a multi 5. And the 7 was unkeepable, and the 6 turns out like this. So, meh. This wasn't one of the interesting Affinity matches, or games, where it was decided by someone misplaying. Unless you regard that keep as a misplay, although I think it was entirely reasonable with a scry and 2 draws. Ornithopter's only getting pumped once, man. I don't have to be scared of it. Alright. Oh, hey. Right. So I start running out these. I'm guessing he has Ancient Grudge in his hand. Because if he had a not Ancient Grudge card, like... Okay, Galvanic Blast, close enough. I think I'm just too far behind, though. Because he'll have gotten 3 Overseer activations before I get my first one. Oh yeah. I'm just dead. Yeah, that would not have done it. Yep. Same deck. Just hopefully for drawing two mana sources. That'd be good. There's actually 25 mana sources in the deck. Oh, wow. This is a hand. Interesting. So basically, I look at turn 1, I play Ink Moth. Turn 2, I play Cranial Plating. Turn 3, I can animate a Blink Moth, an Ink Moth. And I could grudge something and attack. Alright, this is weird, but I think it might actually be a keep. Because we can cast the Grudge. We have a bunch of creatures that are actually creatures. We have a Cranial Plating. It's a very weird hand, but I do think it is actually keepable. It's awful against, against Gira Perthrid. See, now it's much more reasonable. I got another creature. I don't have to rely entirely. Please not grid. Ugh, God. So, what do? What do? I'm gonna get a bunch of poison damage in. Ugh, this is awful. If he only had 1 ping, we would actually win here, or close to it. But he has 2 Darksteel Citadels, which is just not fair. I don't even think I Ancient Grudge any of his stuff, because his Signal Pests aren't very good. I think I just have to pass and let him kill my stuff. Alright. That's probably game. Especially since I have to suicide my stuff to even be able to attack the Steel Overseer. Because I have to kill the Steel Overseer this turn. I should have animated an ink moth, not a blank moth. Actually, he can't kill my blink moth. Well, he could kill my blink moth, but then he leaves the Ornithopter alive. But he doesn't care about leaving Ornithopter alive because he kills it on the following turn. Bah. So bad. Yeah, see, this is why Garrett Aether Grid is good in the mirror. Because some hands it just, like, owns. I'm just not winning this. Alright. Well then.